Firstly, wanted to start with the remembering Mukul Dev because I am assuming he's the one who brought the
seed was planted by Mukul,
yeah.
and it was one of the worst phases of my life when I had no ideas. Like I used to go to producers and producers used to complain कि यार वो मिलने तो आता है लेकिन उसके पास कहानियाँ नहीं है. He has no ideas, nothing to offer.
Yeah.
So it was that kind of a phase that I was in. I was like in a complete creative blackout.
Yeah.
And Mukul was my buddy at that time. We used to meet in the gym. So gymming and sitting at a coffee shop, there was a barista where I used to just do nothing. So people started calling it Hansal's barista. It's the Lokhandwala way. So I used to go in at 3:30, sit there and be there all evening. At 7 o'clock go to the gym. Then Mukul and me and one more friend, Amir, three of us would come back to barista. Then I would be there until we shut the barista down in the evening and then go back. Have coffee. And then at night we would start drinking. So that was our life. And Mukul always had lots of ideas. So he would tell me, अच्छा एक idea बताता हूँ, idea. So he told me this story of Omar Saeed Sheikh.
Yeah.
And something in me, I said, yeah, I've always wanted to do this true story, true events. In India at that time was not doing anything like that.
Yeah.
The closest I could think of was people like Shyam Benegal who had made Manthan and Bhumika, films based on real people, real events, real people, or a Gandhi.
Yeah.
But nothing so edgy, so dark that the potential of exploring a dark character.
Yeah.
So I just found the idea interesting, and also it was like a chronicling of the times. We were this was 2004 or 2005 when he gave me the idea.
Okay.
So that chronicling of our times and all, I found that a fascinating, thing. And that was that. I mean, we talked about it. Mukul tried to write something. He wrote something. I read it. It was an interesting thing, but it was not a screenplay. It was a story. Mukul was a great storyteller and a great story writer.
Okay.
And as luck would have it, I one day met Pritish Nandy.
Yeah.
And somebody sent me to him. I was desperately looking for work. So somebody sent me to Mr. Nandy. And again, fantastic guy. So they are the architects, both of them not in the world anymore. Yeah. The architects of Omerta, actually. So Pritish Nandy met me and he said, you tell me what you have. For once I had one idea. So I said, this is the story, So let's do it. That was it. He said, I'm a journalist.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this is the kind of stories I want to make. So he really got me. He says, where's the script? So I lied to him. I said, I've got the script ready. Yeah. So I wrote the script in 2 nights.
Wow.
But I wrote the first draft of the screenplay in 2 nights. I just sat, churned out something. I told him I'll give it to you in 4 days.
Yeah. Okay.
And their only condition was that time that they wanted somebody known to play the principal character.
Okay.
So Shadi ke Pyar ke side effects had released at that time with Rahul Bose.
Yeah.
So they wanted Rahul Bose to play it.
Oh.
So I wrote it, but it was a very hurried draft. I took it, met Rahul Bose. Rahul Bose started interviewing me, as he always does with people. He started interviewing me, he said, tell me about your politics and all that. And I was a bit pissed. So I said, listen, read the script and then we'll talk. I didn't want to. I mean, why you can't directly ask me about my politics. Talk about the world to me and you'll know about my politics.
Yeah.
Don't tell me pointedly what are your politics. So we have a laugh about it now, Rahul and me. But that time I was very pissed. But I gave him the script and 3 days later he said, it's not, it's good, but I don't know, He had a very vague answer.
Yeah.
So I understood that he didn't want to do it. He was also in that romantic hero phase of his, that he was becoming a leading man. He had that Jhankar beats. And, so he was having a phase. He was like he was also doing all those small indie, but the midstream films where he was. So this Vinay Pathak and Ranveer Shori.
Yeah.
So he was the hero of all those movies.
Okay.
So this did not fit into his agenda.
Okay.
I think,
Yeah.
the way I see it. And I mean, he was the first one to watch the film at Mami when it premiered there. And he wrote a long tweet about it. And he remembered very vaguely, pretended to remember very vaguely. Oh, did you offer it to me? I said, yes, I did.
Yeah, yeah. As we were talking earlier, I think so it's one of your most intriguing works because you have always taken on complex subjects and all of that. But this is a character which is, of course, so unlikable and also very hard to humanize in that sense. And traditionally in our cinema, where we suck the emotion out of everything, especially our protagonist, were you a bit worried that audience will be on board with this character when he's so grey and?
I mean, I made the film very fearlessly.
Okay.
Because I had written, so over the years, I made the film in 2016, ultimately. 11 years later.
11 years. Yeah.
You know, by then Mukul had also gone off to Delhi. So even I had told Mukul I'm making the film. So Mukul said, bana de yaar, bana de, maza aayega. That's all he told me. But he was also not sure, I don't know what. But by then, you know, because Shahid and all had happened, there was a little bit of faith. So I found an independent producer who ultimately turned out to be a nightmare for me.
Okay.
But I made the film very fearlessly. I made what I wanted to.
Yeah.
And I was very clear. I wanted to strip it from all its, all the trappings of the way we usually tell stories.
Yeah.
I wanted it to be a stripped down character,
Yeah.